Hi there, it's Arin from Amateur Project. Today I'm gonna show you how to make this colorful baby bag. Look at how beautiful the color is this. And we are gonna use 12 color, 13 with white. I'm just gonna show you, of course we need more than this, but I just want to show you the color that I've been using. So take a look. There are 12 color and it's from blue, lilac, pink, and these are the color that I'm gonna work on for making the bag. And we need a white so then it can be used for stripe in between colors. And I'm also using scissor, tapestry needle, stitch mark, and I'm using 4mm hook. And this yarn, it's from Milky. I'm not sure you can find it, but I'm using this Milky cotton. So let's get started. First of all, I'm gonna using this combo. There's a light blue, lilac, and purple. And then I'll moving on to this combo and this combo, and the last one is this. But you can mix any kind of combo as you like, but these are my default combo. So let's work on this combo first, and then we're moving on to the other, because I will show you how I make the seat of the bag before it creating as a bag. So this is the seat before we are assembly to become a bag. This is what I'm working on. Look at this combo. It's always 3 color in one line. Let's say that in one part. Moving on the second part, third, and the fourth part. So we're gonna make this first before it's gonna be turn out to be a beautiful bag like this. So let's get started. It's very basic. You go flip like this. So this is underneath, and insert your hook, start yarn over, and that's your first loop. So we are going to make 40 chain with white color. 1 2 3 4 5 6. So I have 40 chain in here in white color, and then we are gonna add our first color, and I'm choosing this blue. So I'm gonna insert the blue. It's like this. Just pull up the blue, insert to your white chain, and then insert in here. We're gonna do this again and again and again, so bear with me because you are adding a color. So then you're gonna insert your single crochet in the first loop of the white. Okay, now we're gonna single crochet across 40 chain, and this is how you do it to hide your tail. Just single crochet 2 3. Carry along, and we're gonna meet you in here. I'll pause the video. I'm in the last chain, just like 40, and then we just do the single crochet at the end. And then before you turn your work, we want your work is straight, so then we add 1 chain at the end, and then turn your work, and then do all the 40 single crochet again until the end, and do that again. So then we're gonna do the single crochet 3 rows at the same color before we're gonna change to the white, and then we're gonna add another color after white. So you finish the blue color, and I will stop the video from here or pause the video in here, and then I'll show you how to change the color to white after you finish 3 rows of blue. Now I'm in the last stitch or last single crochet of the blue, and I'm not gonna finish it until, you know, because we're gonna change the color. So before you finish it, before you yarn over, do not yarn over in the blue color. We're gonna change to white, so leave it hanging 2 loops on your hook, and then hold your white and just yarn over and pull through 2 loops of the blue. Then it's make you have really clean, tidy of color edge, and then chain 1 before you turn your work. Okay, so chain 1 and then turn your work, and then do the single crochet again. Remember, when you're on white color, you only do 1 row of single crochet. So continue to work on your 40 single crochet in white, and I will meet you at the end. I'll post the video. So I'm in the edge of the white, and we are gonna insert the next color. Mine is just lilac, and just yarn over. And now we are going to work on white. So let's work on lilac for 3 rows, and then white again, and then purple before we are gonna change or like shift our rectangle. Then it will shape like this. We are on the lilac side. Oh, sorry, purple. Okay, so just do the usual and just insert your white, just yarn over like usual and work 40 chain, but this time don't cut your white or don't change the color yet, because we're gonna add 12 chain in white. So chain 1, turn your work like this, and then insert, make work on single crochet. So I'm gonna work on single crochet in white, and we'll meet you at the end of this. Okay, remember we're gonna add 12 chains, so counting 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Stop right there. We're gonna add 1 chain but different color, and then we're gonna work on a 40 chain with that color. So before we are gonna do that, I always have a stitch mark around here, so then I know I have to stop by around in here. So we're gonna count 12, start from the beginning of this. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. I'm gonna put stitch mark in here, so then I know I have to stop in here. Okay, now we go back to our white and change the color. Now remember, my next color gonna be orange, but you can add other color as you want. I'm gonna add 1 chain, then I will start my single crochet in here, not in here but in here, because this is my adding chain, right? So you just insert your hook and work on your single crochet. Okay, do the single crochet in a 40 chain, so it's gonna be 2. So now I'm almost in my 39 and 40 and chain 1, then flip your work and work on your orange for a second row. Okay, okay, so I'm actually finishing the orange, yellow, and terracotta. Now I'm just gonna add a white, and then we are gonna do the same exact thing as the orange, and we're gonna add the white the white, and then chain 12, and we're gonna stop right here for the other color, which is I'm picking up the green after terracotta. So here we are in the last part of our series of color. We are gonna add a white one more time, and this is gonna be like ending in here. So we're not gonna add a 12 chain because this is the final color. And then work single crochet all the way that 40 chain. So chain 1 and turn your work and start single crochet. So I'm here, and okay, so again, I'll just gonna say that leave it about 100 centimeter of your white tail, and then you just gonna cut it. So I'm just gonna leave it, you know, like this, and just cut right here. Right, it's very long, and then you start to attach your tail to your needle. Okay, so see in here, just gonna folding the bag, right? I want this side as the outside part, and then this side, it's really easy to see the difference because this is gonna be like the inner or like the inside of the bag, right? So you can start to folding your bag as I did before, right? And then we're just gonna do this. Yeah, it's really hard to see without like that. But what I'm gonna do is that instead of just attaching this to the blue, I'm just gonna do that in the last. So and then it become like a continue working on the stitch around this white, and attaching the last part with the first part, like this is the dark pink and this is the light blue, right? We're just gonna attach that. So because the starting point in here, I'm just gonna do the string and hide the string and start in here. This is what I really like about this project. When you have a long tail of the white and you just want to start to working on the other patch or another color, it's just like simply hiding your yarn and make sure that it started in here. here, and then folding your green with the orange now. Okay, so now we're gonna continue on the blue. Okay, and the last one, and then we still have the tail. We're gonna continue work on in here. I continue, since we have the white edge, and you can continue on the top of the edge of the blue. So for example, like this, I'm gonna working on top on this, and working in here, then work on that. So I finished this, right? And then at the end I still have left tail, and then remember, this is the first tail on the blue. I'm just gonna simple knot, and after that you can hide all the tail using your needle. So attach your needle, can hide it wherever you want, as long as it's already like secure. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna go on the back and just hide, maybe hiding in here, and you just cut it. And do the same thing, but maybe you can hide it wherever you want. But sometimes because I'm gonna do the border, right, like this one, so I'm just gonna hide it in there. So bear with me. This is a really nice borders, only like one single crochet. But before that, remember, we have single crochet only on like one side of this, and there is no single crochet in here, because this one is the edge when we are turning the work, and this is the single crochet that we are left the 12 before we move into, right? So then the bag gonna looks like this, right? Okay, so we're gonna work only like one single crochet in here, one single crochet in here. I know it's gonna be like you're cutting and then attaching the yarn again, and then start single crochet. So remember, we are facing the single crochet like this. So it's gonna be like the yarn or the work is gonna be like this. So then the look of the single crochet, it will be same like this. So this is how I'm doing. This is our work, and I know it's not tidy, that's why I'm adding one more border, so then it's tidy up. So hopefully people will forget about this. So then like it will be look like exactly the same, the V in front, right? So using a same hook, which is like a 4mm, just grab another white yarn, and we start making the first line of your border. So attach wherever you want, but I always attach in a V, like for example like this. We're gonna hide this tail. So grab your yarn about this side, and then like attaching. Some people are using, some people have a different technique to insert their yarn. So chain one and insert wherever it is, and then make single crochet, right? Just make single crochet. Maybe 3 single crochet every color, right? That's for the white. This is for the purple. See, now everything's hide. And now on the edge, work 1 chain and then insert your hook to the first and make slip stitch. Sorry, insert and make slip stitch like that, and pull, and we're gonna cut it. Okay, now grab another, still same white, still in your hand, and make another single crochet for the other make a tail, leave it like that, and you're gonna work, continue working like that for this border and this border. Now that we are having one single crochet of all of the border, it looks thin, and we are gonna work on another single crochet for all the border. Yeah, there is no special stitches, it's only single crochet in here, except for the handle. I'm using double crochet. So I'm gonna teach you how to make the handle. Here we are finishing our border. Just chain 1 and slip stitch. With this, you're gonna need a yarn needle to hide. Look at that, this beautiful bag. This beautiful bag that we made today. So now, since I have pre-made of a strap, I'm just gonna show you how to attach this strap, because we have a long tail of the strap. Just gonna attach that. So just attach wherever you want. It's just like, don't attach like that. Okay, so first thing first, I'm just gonna show it to make it more easier. And that's it. That's our first strap. Then we're gonna continue in here and let's see how it goes. Okay, there you go. Your bag's ready. Thank you for watching.